So, welcome back to another episode of Wren's Wasteland Camp Review slash Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. This is the same account, different character. This is Calamity. She is my heavy weapons explosives expert. Yeah. A lot of fun. Let's see if we can find us a couple houses to check out. I'm going to go over here to Slick Tony's camp, 98. Hopefully Tony has something cool for us, but I will reserve judgment until we arrive. With a name like Slick Tony, I expect great things. Or at least weird things. Alright there, Tony. Let's see what you built. You built a house with a Mothman sign on it. And a farm implement growing out of the roof of it. Let's check out his vendor as per usual. Does Tony have anything good to sell? He has a few things. He has a few things that I should probably buy, but I'm not going to. Bunch of other stuff. If you happen to be on PC and you're looking for somebody to go visit, come see him. He does have some plans and some items available that are decent. He has some power armor on display. He's turned this little prefab into a workroom, which is good. And this other little prefab over here, he's turned it into a medical area slash hut for his follower, which I totally get it. You put her outside. I don't know why she's flipping out. She doesn't like the insects. Ah, man, what a lady. Killing fireflies with a 10mm pistol. Not bad, not good, it just is. So they've got 3 prefabs in a house. Candy bar, candy's out. And the house is not horrible. Well, except for the bathroom. The bathroom is freaking horrible, but I expect that. I mean, it is the Wasteland. I mean, if you had a super mutant stopping by to use your toilet every once in a while, or take a shower or a bath in your yeah, it should be pretty dang rotted out. Alright. Kitchen leaves a little bit to be desired, but at least they sort of have a place for one. Yeah, they went all out with some things and all in with others. Alright, so, house-wise, it's not bad. It's got bathrooms. It's got a stupid sign on the back that makes no sense, but okay. I get that he was going for a tavern in the one room, but it doesn't even look like one. This thing has no support really on this side, which he could remedy that pretty easily if he wanted to. Hell, he could just extend the porch around underneath it and make it look like it's just sitting on top of the porch. But I rate camps on a scale of 1 to 10. I give you 2 points for using a prefab. I give you points for using a bathroom. I give you points for design, and overall the design of this place isn't bad, but the execution when it comes to decoration on the interior leaves a lot to be desired. And I understand a lot of his budget is tied up in his lighting and in these guns that are up here, which he probably doesn't really need. But they're probably something that he salvaged from another build that he had already. And he was just like, you know what, I'm going to put them out because things do spawn and do come around this way every once in a while. So, yeah, I get it. But, as I said before, aesthetics is mainly wherever I judge people at on content as far as their builds go. This one here, like I said, outside, exterior wise, doesn't look bad. I'm not big on underpinning and all that other stuff that a lot of other people seem to really crave to have on builds. I mean, it's a concrete foundation, it's got concrete block. It's just as legit to use that as anything else. Brick don't always go to the floor. I hate to say it, but it doesn't. Typically, that's the way a house is built. In this country, at least. And this country is the United States, by the way. So, I do not like things like this where he has mismatched a single wall in with two separate walls. If you're going to go commit to it completely and just use the half walls all the way around. Um, I also don't like the fact that he has that up front either. I understand he wanted larger windows there, but like I said, if you're going to do it, commit to it and just do it. Now, this character doesn't have a jetpack, so I'm not going to be able to get on his roof unless I go around and go back in. And I'm not going to go back into this place. But I will tell you that as far as scores go, it is not a terrible score. I mean, it is not a. I'm going to go ahead and say that his score is good solid 7. Could be better. Needs a little bit of work, mainly the decoration end of it. The layouts, it's a good layout. I mean, it's not bad. It's got, you know, multiple buildings laid out in a fashion that makes some sort of logical sense, except for the crypt, which yeah, it never makes sense no matter where you put it, unless you're putting it in unless you built a church or something like that, or you're building near enough to one that you can fake being part of it. But bunker's nice. Don't know why he put the radioactive stone up there, other than just he could. But not a bad little camp. We'll go over here and check out Rain King 187's camp. So in the video directly before this that I was filming, when I fast traveled to a camp, the camp person's camp shut down or changed, and it forced me into a load screen loop where I loaded in and there was nothing there. Kind of like this right here, only nothing actually materialized. Okay, so this is a big box. So the front looks more like a house. Sort of. They did the classic window over window thing, which is what happens in a lot of houses. The reason why they do that in homes, though, is because they are structuring the house with supports that carry the load from bottom to top around the windows. So some of the strongest structures in your house will be around your windows because it has to be able to carry the load of whatever's above it. I'll take that. I'll take that. And yeah, I'll take those too. Alright, let's check the interior of this monstrosity. There's a bathroom with somebody taking a shower in water-resistant armor. There's a kitchen, which kind of looks like it was meant to be sort of a diner. There's TV room, living room maybe. They've been playing long enough to have collected a lot of scoreboards and pennants, so they've been on the PTS several times. I think I only went on the PTS once, and I never got a pennant for it. Not that that's a big thing, but it's kind of annoying in a certain sense of the word. And then, yeah, they have quite a collection. They played Nuclear Winter. I wonder if that's where I knew that name from. Rain King? Well, probably not, because the problem is you can change your name in this, so this could be anybody's camp from Nuclear Winter. Oh, man. It It is not that, I mean, it is not that there's not a lot of stuff here decorating things. It's that they made a camp that is so big that the stuff that they have looks like it's almost non-existent. It's kind of like going into an art gallery where you can see all this lovely artwork and all these different things, but there's nowhere to sit. And it's one big square of a building. They have a bathroom, so I'm going to give them a score based off of that. I'm only going to give them a 4. And it's not that this is a bad build per se. It's that it is very, how should I put it, pedestrian. Common. It's like they didn't know what to do, so they just started sticking stuff out and just kept piling crap on top of crap on top of crap. It's kind of like a My Chemical Romance album. Yep. Alright, moving right along. Isaac 329. Let's go up here and see what you got. This will be the last one on this. I'm having issues with both my recording software and or the game. I'm not sure which. Alright, so we have a lovely fence up here underneath the power lines. We have somebody that didn't or couldn't fill out a fence. Doesn't know how they actually sit right. Or couldn't make them sit right. And then we have a slightly floating camp. So they have a bathroom here. Right there. It apparently is just here. Computer's terminal. Some lights that I'm guessing are wired to the terminal that probably don't really need to be. Um, Bedroom. Yeah, that's a bed right there, by the way. That's the, what do you call it? Cryopod? I don't like it. I thought if they were going to give us a cryopod, you'd at least have gotten the one out of Fallout 4 because it had a little bit more style and panache. But, yeah. So then you come over here and you got a building. I actually like the layout of this building design-wise. Got one follower, a few items scattered around. It really needs something else. I mean, the funny thing is, if you took this building and took the stuff from that building and combined them all into just this one building, you'd have a really interesting house. But as it is, you have an interesting building that's basically a shed and nothing really else. And this isn't a noob's camp, by the way. The plans that I bought are not things that a new player would have a lot of and wouldn't probably be willing to sell. So, yeah. This has been Ren for Ren's Wasteland Camp Review / Dumpster Fires of the Commonwealth. Uh, this camp rates 3. It's not horrible. It has potential, but I'm rating it based on what it is versus what I could do with it. Because if it were me, I would expand out this building here out another tile this way probably. I would take all of the stuff that's over there, get rid of it all, and put it all either in or around this one building, because this one building looks better than all the rest. I would also make sure that my signage here was definitely down on the ground. But, you know, it's not my camp, so I can't really tell the person that. Well, I guess I just kind of did. But yeah, it needs a little bit more love and affection, I say, from the camp builder. So anyway, you guys have a nice night. Hope you enjoy your games, and stop back in and see me again sometime. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Apparently, I have like 25% of the views that I get are from people that actually subscribe to me, and the rest are from people that just happen to find these videos. If you happen to find one, please subscribe and tell me, what video you found me on, because yeah, I'm curious to see how this stuff works. Oh man, why is it always a nuke? Yeah, it wouldn't be Fallout without the nukes. Anyway, see you guys later.